Hello all and welcome back to another wonderful video. Today I am here in Ponytown and Skella has a gift for you, and that gift is gift etiquette and gift collecting tips. That's right, I'm remaking a video that I made several years ago and essentially giving you guys tips on how you can collect gifts such as the one I'm holding right now, as well as this one that's over there. Let me open this one up and try and grab that real quick. Oh, look at that, I got a bunny, and let's see what else I'll get. Oh, it's also a bunny, that's interesting. But today I'm going to be giving you guys all kinds of tips and gift etiquettes, rules to follow when you're trying to collect these gifts, things that you should just know, but probably you don't know, essentially. So let's go ahead and start with this first gift etiquette tip, and that is don't take a gift if you have all the toys. So what I mean by this is if you have all the toys unlocked, so for example, slash toys is how you can check, so slash toys, and that shows me how many toys I've collected. I've collected 146 of 155. I have not collected all the winter holiday toys just quite yet, but I am working on it. I am on my way to collecting all of them. I'm just not in a huge hurry like a lot of other players are, because I know that there's plenty of time. That there's one there, that person beat me to it, and that's fine. But essentially, if you have all the toys unlocked, then don't worry about picking up some of these gifts. But when you take a gift while you have all of them unlocked, you're essentially taking someone else's chance to unlock all their toys and stuff like that. And apparently this person is a big fan, so congratulations, you have the big fan award. Time to run away now, though. And the next thing is, don't take a gift while holding a gift. So if I'm holding a gift, such as this one right here, and I'm running around and everything like that, it's kind of rude to pick up another gift that's just laying on the ground while holding this one. So if I find another one that's just laying on the ground, such as this one right here, and I try to pick this up, that really takes it from this player and also takes from me as well, because the thing is I don't have all the toys unlocked. So if I pick up this present while holding this other present, essentially what I'm doing is I'm erasing this gift that I'm currently holding. It doesn't open. Whatever's inside this gift just completely vanishes. It's gone forever, and there's nothing I can do about it. And also I take someone else's chance to unlock a toy. So not only do I take my own chance to unlock a toy, but I take someone else's chance to unlock a toy, and that's just not very nice. So if you're holding a gift, always open it before you grab a new gift, because if you don't, then, well, you're kind of gonna look a little bit bad because it looks like you're being greedy and you're collecting gifts like that person just did. They picked up that gift even though they just had one in their mouth. They literally just took both of those and they only unlocked one toy. So you see what I'm saying? Like, they had a chance to unlock two, but instead they only unlocked one. The next gift etiquette tip, or the thing that you should really be doing when collecting gifts and everything like that, or rather something that you shouldn't be doing, is this. Do not do this. Do not be this guy right here. Don't be this guy. Don't sit here and pretend to be a gift, because see, that person totally fell for it. That person 100% fell for it. It is really funny, but the thing about it is you're kind of, I don't know, it just feels like a really rude thing to do. I get that it's trolling and it can be kind of fun and funny or whatever like that, but just don't do it. Don't be that guy. And let's move on to some tips, because I haven't given any tips yet. My next tip here, or rather my first tip here, is to go to less populated servers if you want less competition. So what I mean by that is, of course, you can go to the main menu like I am right now, click this button here, and scroll on down, and you can find how there is 651 people in this server, and 779 people in this server, and there's 3,000 people in this server, and almost 7,000 in this server. So you definitely don't want to go to something like the Safe Russian server, because you're going to have way too much competition there, and it's going to be very difficult to pick up any gifts because it's just impossible. But if I go to somewhere like here, which has the least amount of people out of every one of these servers, then I'm going to have a far better chance to actually collect gifts. I have a much better chance of actually collecting gifts if I go to a server like this. For example, look at that. I just spawned right next to one, and I spawned next to another one. They're going to spawn just as frequently, or rather not just as frequently, but they're going to spawn frequently enough that you're not going to have too much of an issue. So go to less populated servers if you want to collect them without worrying about running into other players that are also trying to collect gifts and stuff like that. My next tip for you is to hang out in less populated areas. I think that one's pretty much is like very obvious, given the fact that, well, you go to less populated servers, you get less competition. You go to less populated areas, you have less competition. So what I mean by this, of course, is there's certain less populated areas. If you are a Patreon supporter and you have access to the minimap, then this is a very easy thing for you to do, because all you have to do is open up the minimap and look at all these dots, expand the minimap if you have to, zoom out, and look for the least populated areas. For example, there doesn't really seem to be that many. They seem to be very widespread, but something like this area kind of seems less populated. This top left area seems a little bit less populated and stuff like that. So just look for these less populated areas and you'll have a much better chance of actually finding gifts and collecting them without competition. So this actually works if you want to continue staying in a populated server like the 18+ server or something like that. My next tip here for you is actually gonna sound really weird, but just wait until January. Just wait until January. The Christmas event usually lasts a couple of weeks or at least 1 week after Christmas. So just wait until like January. Most people are collecting gifts immediately. They're rushing. They're trying to get all the toys as quickly as possible. Some of them turn it into a game of like, oh, can I get this fast enough? Can I be the fastest one to collect this gift out of all my friends? You know, some of them turn it into games like that. And that's really good for you if you're trying to collect gifts as well, because you can just kind of be a little bit more patient and you will get them, because you can literally just wait until January where less people are collecting, and you'll have a much better chance of actually collecting the gifts because less people will be trying to collect them. So you can just wait until January. Don't wait too long in January, because once January happens, like a week after Christmas, there is no telling how quick the gift holiday event will go. So if you are going to be patient and wait until January, be very careful about how long you wait, because eventually it will go. It will be removed sometime in January, most likely sometime in like January 12th or January 14th or something like that. So, oh my god, did that person just teleport? The next thing on our list of gift etiquette is to not sit up or cover gifts. This is another thing that is like, it's more of a gray area, because if you are trying to help out your friend or something like that and you find a gift before them and you cover it up, maybe you're covering it up so that they can come to you and pick up that gift that you're trying to give them. But at the same time, you can literally just pick up the gift and then find them and then just give it to them, because you can actually give these gifts just like you can any other item, like a banana, for example. If I want to give a banana, all I have to do is click on a player, and then there's give item options and stuff like that. So don't ever sit on a gift like I was just there. Always pick it up. If you're trying to help your friend, pick it up anyway and find your friend and give it to them like this. All you have to do, like I said, is click them if they don't run away, and then click this button and then give them an item, and now they have a toy. They have a lovely toy that they can possibly unlock. They rejected it. Oh my god, so they don't want it. Then I will open it myself. And the next thing is, if someone beats you to a gift, don't get so upset about it. Don't get so mad about it, because it's just a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. I'm trying to get to this gift. If any of these people beat me to it, then it's not a big deal. Don't get mad at them. Don't curse at them or anything like that. Just be nice and kind and everything like that. And don't try to hide them, because the thing is I've seen where people are like, oh, I'll just hide a bunch of players. Then they can't get the gifts that I see, because that they won't be able to, because they're not in the game anymore because I hid them. That's not how it works. If you hide a player, they can still pick up those gifts. They can still pick up the gifts that you see, because the gifts also are spawning for them too. All the hiding does is make it to where you can't see each other. So hiding them doesn't do anything, so don't go around hiding a bunch of players because they're beating you to gifts, or even if they're like breaking these gift etiquette rules. I guess you can hide them if they're bothering you or whatever like that, but don't hide them just because you think you're going to get some kind of advantage. Speaking of advantages, let's move into our next tip, because this next tip has to do with winged creatures. That's right, winged creatures have a huge advantage here in Ponytown, because they can fly over obstacles, especially stuff in like this area here, for example. There's a stone wall, gifts can spawn in this area, or even up here on this mountain or whatever like that, and if I'm down here, I have to walk all the way around, like literally so far away. And by the time that I do all of that, the gift is going to be gone, because someone's going to pick it up. So if you want to collect the most amount of gifts as quickly as possible, put on a pair of wings, even if temporarily for your character, or put it on anything, it doesn't matter. Or use a character that you have that has wings and just fly around. You'll notice that a lot of people are already doing this. A lot of people are already flying around and stuff like that to collect these gifts. So follow their lead, follow my lead, pick up a pair of wings, and fly around because you're going to be able to get over obstacles a lot faster. You're just at such a huge advantage by being a Pegasus or some kind of winged creature. So my next tip here and my last tip is a little bit of a niche tip and something that I personally do, but it might not help you too much. But like I said, it's something that I personally do, and that is to use a specific zoom level. So if you don't know what I mean, you can press settings up here in the top right corner and you can actually see a certain zoom level. You can of course zoom out to the maximum zoom out, which is zoom 1, but I personally like to do zoom 2 or zoom 3 because this shows me the amount of gifts that I'm more reasonably able to reach. For example, if I zoom all the way out here, if a gift spawns here like one just did right there, there is absolutely no chance I'm ever in a million years going to be able to reach that gift before anyone else. In fact, it's already gone, or at least seemingly gone because people are covering it up, but it's impossible to reach that gift in time, so that doesn't matter. That space way back there doesn't matter. So stay in at like zoom 2 or zoom 3 and just focus on the gifts that spawn near you, which apparently a bunch has spawned near me, which is crazy. I'm shocked at how many gifts are just like randomly spawning next to me. I was able to see all these gifts. I was able to reach all these gifts. So stay at like zoom 2 because that is your best chance to actually find the gifts and actually reach them. Because anything outside of zoom 2 is going to be so irrelevant to you because it's going to be so impossible to reach it before someone else because so many people are trying to collect gifts right now. So stay at zoom 2 and have fun collecting and be nice and be kind. It is the holidays after all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to some degree, and I hope you guys have wonderful holidays and everything like that. So if you did any of those things, if you enjoyed or anything like that, then I sure as heck would appreciate it if you made my holiday and subscribed, liked, shared, or did any number of those wonderful things, because when you do those wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself, and I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.